Precision Civil Engineering, Thiesen Dueker Financial Consulting Group, and ASI Administrative Solutions are proud sponsors of KC24 Bulldog Insider.
Well, I think the thing that people need to understand when they give to us, the wins are not coming just on the field of play, but they're coming in the lives of these students. And that we're going to continue to win regardless of what happens on the field of play if we continue to have this community engagement.
Bulldogs give back. 3 words with a lot of meaning. We began this feature series back in September to coincide with Fresno State's football season. It wouldn't have been possible without the support of Jeff Thiesen, Ed Dunkel, and Barry Moss. Our series began with them, so it's only fitting it ends with them. This, for the final time, is Bulldogs Give Back. Precision Civil Engineering, Thiesen Dueker Financial Consulting Group, and ASI Administrative Solutions bring you Bulldogs Give Back. Call this a meeting of the minds, or simply spending time with friends. Ed Dunkel, in his red blazer, stands out.
A few of us had these made up 5 years ago. We went to the Vegas Bowl and played USC. And I've always been a strong proponent to get these made for people for a certain giving amount or the opportunity to maybe even purchase, and just to show your pride and what you do for the university or for the program.
Collectively, these 3 have done more than enough, but they want to keep helping out, which is why they added that new wrinkle to their joint tailgate this season.
One of the things that we incorporated for the first time this year in our tailgates was giving back to Fresno State by asking our people to donate as they came in. And we want to expand on that next year. We think it's a tremendous thing for people to come there, have a great time, but also give, and we can turn around and give that money back to Fresno State. We're going to try to do that in a really big way next year. But it was exciting to be able to do that and to be able to help Fresno State through our tailgates this year.
We don't charge anybody for our tailgates, and that's why we're just asking for a donation that we can give back to the university and help in the scholarship funds or whatever they needed it for. So that's what we were trying to accomplish.
It's a cliche, but every dollar does help. And a 12-win season is nice, but the university needs money, regardless of how many games it wins, in any sport.
These guys are huge supporters, you know, in the worst of years and now the best of years. You know, our collective support doesn't waver, and I think that's what's special about these guys and the guys that were mentioned in the segments earlier this year. What a great way to recognize people in this community that really give a lot of support, not only to Fresno State Athletics, but to Fresno State in total. And, you know, if we can honor them in a way, I think it's awesome, and I think we need to continue that. You know, there is a good core group of guys that they're Bulldogs, thick and thin. Good days, bad days, they're going to be there.
That core is the foundation. But coming off a 12-win season, there is an opportunity to welcome in new fans and new supporters.
I hope this can be a building block. I think you'll see better recruiting now. And then also, there's facilities that need to be built for the program, and they're badly needed so we can compete.
Well, I think the passion of this community is really going to come out at this point in time after the Bulldogs just won a conference championship against Boise State and finished that up with a win in Las Vegas, which is huge. And I'm glad some of our friends now get to travel with us to Boise State again because they were worried about jinxing the team one more time.
Just glad it's over. It's just great to finally get that monkey off the back. I think people probably didn't say it was anything. The blue turf wasn't anything, but just to get that victory over with, and now it's done. We don't have to talk about it anymore. It's done. So now we're on to bigger and better things.
These last 2 years, we're not only competing with them, we're beating them. Here on the road, the pendulum is swinging in our favor, and I think that's going to continue.
Boise State is not on the schedule next season, but it could be if both Fresno State and Boise State make it to the conference championship game again. Either way, the Bulldogs open next season at USC. Jeff Thiesen said in the entire time he's been a Bulldog, he's never been this excited for a first game. Our thanks to Jeff Thiesen, Ed Dunkel, and Barry Moss, the driving force behind Bulldogs Give Back.
Just as much as I have partners with coaches and how we're investing in our community, I feel as though those 3 individuals, those 3 leaders are my partners as well, and I feel so honored to be able to work alongside with them. Ed Dunkel, Barry Moss, you know, Thiesen, Dueker, those gentlemen all reflect what I think is so important here in our community.